Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is the Wrestle Spot, and today I got a new video for y'all. I'm here with FEHMUR. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is FEHMUR. I'm a fellow YouTuber and best friend of the Wrestle Spot. I have a TikTok where I post wrestling content, and on my YouTube I post a variety of games, and I also stream on Twitch. All the links should be below in the description.
Yeah, I'm gonna link them in the end. But today, basically, we're just gonna play some WWE 2K and have a good conversation about wrestling. So let's get into it. All right. So first, he's not the biggest wrestling fan anymore, but he's trying to get back into it. Just real quick, I just want to know, how many of these guys through the roster do you know?
Not gonna lie, a lot of these people look foreign. I think I know a good amount, but I'm not gonna lie, probably anybody past 2012, I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
Like, who the hell is Britt Baker? I don't know.
She's AEW.
Oh, okay. See, I probably don't know anyone on AEW unless they were formerly in it. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar. What do you think about Brock Lesnar?
It's a walking steroid. I'm kidding. No, Brock's cool. What the hell?
When I was in a live stream, someone told me to download that.
Oh. Who's Charlotte Flair? Is that?
She's Ric Flair's daughter.
Oh shit. And she looked that good? Oh my god. Why is this picture so insane though?
It was a download render, so I cancel
it. Okay.
So who was your favorite as a child?
I think that probably easily go to either Kurt Angle or Rey Mysterio. Everyone knows him now as Perk Angle. You know, the highest wrestler ever. So okay, I've heard about the Usos, but I don't know much about them. I just know the little I've seen in your videos.
Yeah. So
wait, are they twins?
Yeah, Jimmy and Jey Uso. They're Samoan. In my opinion, they're the best. They're the best tag team in WWE right now. With these type of videos, what I'm gonna start doing, and you're kind of like my first guest, I'm gonna play wrestling, play the game, and just ask you questions. So were you a fan of Kane or not?
Definitely, but I wasn't a fan of Kane, the solo wrestler. Mm-hmm. It was more of when they created this, the storyline of him and the Undertaker being brothers. Mm-hmm. Is when I really became a huge fan.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because how much I love the Undertaker.
Yeah.
He was immortal for so long.
He was somehow always the good guy too.
That's why I fucking hate Brock Lesnar.
Okay, so what I wanted to ask you with Brock Lesnar, because I remember we had talked a few times about wrestling every now and then before I really told you I was into it, that you hated Brock Lesnar because he broke the streak. So were you still watching at the time, or was that just something you checked in on? That was in 2014.
It was 2014. I think around that time I wasn't watching as much, but if I'm watching TV and I see it's on, I want to tune in.
Gotcha.
And I've watched a couple WrestleManias, but I've never bought a pay-per-view on my own. Mm-hmm. or been to an event. But when mm-hmm. I think I went to a friend's house and I seen that. Okay. I didn't watch the match in its entirety, but I seen the end, and I seen how terribly that storyline ended, and I hated it. I hate it to this day.
So was that your I don't need to watch this anymore, or was it something else?
No, I don't think I ever had a moment where it just told me that just made me completely quit. I think it's just around that time, I guess my early teenage years, mm-hmm. I just started to pick up a lot of other things.
Yeah.
I think, of course, football was top of that list, but I think music and sneakers and just streetwear and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what really I was into, and around that age, I stopped watching TV entirely.
Gotcha.
So I was gaming, but literally, I can't tell you the last time I watched cable TV.
Even to today?
Yeah, it's probably. I haven't watched cable since 18.
So prior to me starting this TikTok, did you know anything about AEW?
I've heard the name, but I didn't know a lot about it. I didn't know Cody Rhodes was one of the founders and all that stuff. Like I didn't pretty much know anything about it. So when I started watching their TikToks, like to learn more about it, it was fire. Cause I'm like I'm seeing the growth and I'm seeing the potential they have to be. I don't want to say better than WWE, but to be like that second, that second powerhouse.
Mm-hmm. So basically, the way a lot of people explain it is, this is the first like serious kind of any form of competition towards WWE since WCW, which was bought by WWE.
It's crazy how that happens, right? and I think this is like a legitimate competition now, because I don't think no matter what happens, I don't feel like no matter the money they throw at them, they're not. AEW is not going to be bought out by the WWE. Like,
yeah, at least right now.
I'd say probably like maybe 10 to 15 years from now, it'll be a question.
So you know who their owner is?
I think you said it's like a group of like former wrestlers.
So okay, well they're the founders of it. But like the guy that backed them with the money is his name's Tony Khan. He's the son of the guy that owns the Jaguars. So the Jaguars have a whole stake in them basically too.
It's also so they're pretty much like funded.
Basically,
So they don't need the WWE for anything.
Yeah. So
and that's the thing I like even more about AEW is that they allow their wrestlers to still go compete. You know what I'm saying? Compete at other organizations.
I love that. Yeah.
And not just kind of lock them into a contract and you have to perform here and here only.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the fact that they shelf most wrestlers.
Yeah. Okay. So but there's a little thing going on around now that's also what AEW is kind of doing, because they just have so much talent. But but they have so much talent with it. It's like kind of impossible not to shelf some of them. But I like that there's an alternative.
Oh, I couldn't even counter it. I did not pay attention to the button. Rope break?
Okay. Ooh.
Why am I getting tossed around like a salad?
I know you're from Houston, so I know you gotta love Booker T. For the
top 5, my top 5.
Okay. This might be a little bit of a deep question, but like, as a kid, is that someone you would look up to or not? Booker T?
I'd say honestly, I didn't know for years. I didn't even know he was from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Cause oddly enough, it seemed like nothing about his wrestling career resembled him being from Houston.
Yeah, okay.
So I never knew, but I just like Booker T regardless. How did I miss? But I think he's definitely my top 10 favorite wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
But more so, the Harlem Heat as a group is what I love even more.
Gotcha. What do you rank them on your tag teams?
1.
Number 1? Okay.
1.
Okay.
I can't think about anybody better. Think on it. Who can you think of that's maybe there's factions.
Okay. Tag teams. For some reason, it's really old. Probably not even old for me to remember, but just because as a wrestling, I was always into wrestling, but because my dad would show me everything. With him showing me everything, he would show me stuff from when he was a kid, and so I don't want to say I didn't see it live, but I saw enough of it where I was like, okay, I can make this opinion. There's this old team called the Rock and Roll Express. I feel like they have to be the
number 1 by far, or is it
it's close? Debatable? It's close, but them. There's a team called the Road Warriors.
I've heard of them.
The Road Warriors. The Dudley Boys have a fight for that conversation too. They've won a tag team in every major promotion. I would say I would for sure say that they're the greatest tag team in WCW history.
Okay, and see, that's what I was going to get into. The only thing that I guess keeps them from being that solid, that lock for number 1, is the fact they never competed together
in WWE.
Yeah. But I feel like during that time, the WCW was the standard. That was the best of the best. Oh, I thought I counted that.
Oh, we're just having.
He got me. No.
Oh.
Bro, break.
Come on.
How do I get out? Oh, he got me.
Came with the win.
He was too far gone. But I don't know. I'm kind of. I wouldn't say I'm biased. I mean, there's a couple other groups, like when you said the Dudley Boys, that I had to think on them because that's technically like a tag team that we actually grew up on.
Yeah.
Like the Harlem Heat was like slightly before my time, but
still there.
Like I was still showing that growing up. But that is kind of hard to think of.
Let's see.
I feel like there's like, as far as like entertainment wise, I feel like there's two type of tag team lists. There's the entertainers and the actual wrestlers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're the best, but they're one of the best of our time.
Most like entertainment wise.
Yeah, the Hardys like.
Oh, Hardy's entertainment and wrestling.
But it's like, I feel like okay. This made me think of it. I love Jeff Hardy, but I feel like him continuing to wrestle is hurting his legacy more than is helping it. I think maybe a couple more matches, but like I seen a clip that kind of went viral. It was like a couple weeks ago.
The dude jumping off on top of him on the chair.
Yeah. The dude landed directly on his back on that chair.
I'm gonna add the clip right here. Okay.
And just seeing seeing that guy do that kind of made me realize how long Jeff's been doing that for, and probably how
much of an influence that is to make someone else do that.
Yeah, and how physically demanding it has to be. Like he's probably in his mid to late 30s at this point.
Jeff Hardy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like in his mid to late 40s.
Oh my God. See, yeah, I think maybe a couple more matches this year, and after that, I feel like he should just hang it up.
Yeah, let me see. Let's ask Google real quick.
I feel like for me, I feel like he should hang it up and start to grow his brand outside of the ring.
Yeah, he is 44 years old. Okay, you think that's crazy? You remember Sting?
Yeah.
I believe he is...
He's like 65 right now? Something like that. He's old. He's crazy old.
Not that dude. This dude. Sting is 63 and he does some crazy stuff.
He still wrestles right now?
He's doing like that. Okay, remember that dude that jumped on Jeff Hardy? He's managing that dude, but he still fights every now and then. Yeah. Now, I appreciate it as a fan, but I still want you to live, player.
Yeah.
To live, man. You know these guys are related, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who else do you think they're related to? Hall of Famer.
Are they current or past?
Okay, they're both, but past. We're not past.
I feel like it's somebody I should know. What's your nationality?
Okay, so their character. One of them, their character was they were like a sumo fighter.
I feel like I should know this.
I'll give you this one, but I'll let you get to the next one. It was Yokozuna. Remember Yokozuna?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, he was actually Samoan. He's part of this family. Okay, but this other guy, this is gonna be an easy guess. He was one of the greatest of all time, and he's also one of the biggest actors.
Bigger than life. I didn't know he was directly related to him. I've heard of that before. And people say that. You're talking about The Rock, right?
Yeah, of course.
I've heard of people say it before, but I didn't. With wrestling, the family thing gets thrown around a lot.
Yeah. Okay, now to today's roster, who do you think is related? There's three. I'll give you. There's three members.
I think two of them are really easy. Well, no, one of them is really easy, of course, because isn't Roman Reigns directly related to The Rock?
And his cousin. And his Rex cousins are also.
The Usos are his cousins?
Yeah.
That's a crazy bloodline.
What's crazy is so Roman, the Usos, they have this whole thing going on right now that they're all the champions. They're a group called the Bloodline. And what's crazy is they all actually grew up together. They were basically brothers. They all three of them got into the wrestling business together. So yeah, but they're all part of the same family.
That's crazy. Who was The Rock's dad? I forgot his name.
His name was Rocky Johnson.
That's a crazy
And,
bloodline.
What's crazy about that too is him and this guy named Tony Atlas. They were the first African American WWF tag team champions.
No, I think that has to be talked about more. That might be the most like talented families in sports history.
Facts.
Oh my gosh.
And I guess it just doesn't get enough love for being wrestling.
Yeah, because I get for a long time there was a stigma around wrestling. They didn't even let me give me an opportunity to counter, but it was like a stigma.
Oh, you got that.
There's like a stigma for a long time that wrestling is fake, and I mean I guess it is, and like I mean people think it's fake. Like when people hear fake, they think like the actual things being done athletically is fake, but there's nothing like fake about it.
Mm.
I mean some of the hits aren't as hard as you think they are.
Still landing on that mat.
Yeah, still killing, like literally destroying their bodies for entertainment. Does he get countered like 3 times?
Yeah.
Oof. But I mean, I guess where the fake comes in, it's like scripted, I guess. Ooh.
Yeah.
Get out, Tubby. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh god. You remember Umaga in there?
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm about to get stunned. Get up. No.
Oh god.
I've never seen a fat man get that high. I'm jealous.
There you go.
I did it like 4 times in a row.
Oh my god.
So like, what about you? Who would you say is like your favorite wrestler of all time?
Favorite wrestler has to be Shawn Michaels, but I don't know if that's biased though.
That's Nas.
That's because we're both from San Antonio, so I don't know.
I think that's the greatest faction of all time.
DX.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely that's definitely an argument to be made.
I mean, I guess you can say the Rock's faction, but I don't feel like they've done enough. They've done enough individually.
Oh, the Nation Domination.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I'm biased. It was like I feel like DX was like the greatest. It was the greatest thing on earth when we were growing up. I feel like everyone had a shirt at some time. Mm. Everybody was doing that, throwing up the eggs. I swear.
The NWO is also up there.
No.
Remember Evolution?
It sounds familiar. Who was in it?
That was Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, and Ric Flair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Who was a wrestler that you absolutely like despised? Like for me, it was Triple H and Edge.
Oh yeah, you did tell me why you hate Triple H. That's tough. Let me think about that. Who would you say was like John Cena's nemesis?
Orton.
I fucking hated Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
I had to think about it. Like I thought of the face, but I couldn't think of the name. Wait, I got countered? Oh god.
Oh god.
Wait, what happened?
I did a taunt. Oh god.
I thought he was gonna do something else. I didn't like where that was going.
Got him.
They didn't let me counter that. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Get it.
Dang.
Oh. Get out, big man. Okay, I missed that one. That was bad. I didn't even press Y.
Who's your favorite women's wrestler of all time? Okay, actually no.
No.
That's not that pause. That's not a bad thing because when we were younger, women's wrestling wasn't really like a thing to pay attention to.
All right, you'll be surprised who I answered. Hold on. I lost. I saw this button still. I was not able to get off my finisher, but I'd say this is unpopular. No, because she fucking looks amazing. But, I say Trish Stratus.
Okay, as a kid, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
I even told my girlfriend that was like when I was little. That was my crush.
I told nobody, but I had a poster.
You had a poster of Trish Stratus?
I had a poster. That and the had like a little Rey Mysterio poster was like the only like wrestling posters I ever had.
Okay.
I mean, that's because they were like probably like $5 somewhere.
Facts. All right. Well, appreciate you coming on, FEHMUR. I'm gonna link all of his stuff in the description. Definitely, this is not the last time I'm gonna have him on. I'm gonna have him on for a few more videos. You want to say goodbye to the people? Let me pause it.
Oh, thank you for having me on. This is most definitely not the last time you guys see me. I'll probably say you guys may even see me in the next couple of days or so.
Thanks.
So keep a lookout, and if you're interested in any other games, or I also play WWE 2K22. If you're interested in seeing me play some of that, play online matches, just come take a look at my channel. You'll probably see a game that you love.
Facts. He's in Fallout, NBA 2K, Madden. Not really Madden. Never mind. No one really plays Madden anymore. He also plays Fortnite. So
any game you want to see me play, I'm willing to play it.
Yeah, he has an open mind. Again, I appreciate you being on. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all check out the Wrestle Spot on TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube.
Greatest TikTok channel.
I appreciate it. All right, y'all have a good one.